Howdy! This episode's commentary track is completely free for everyone. I made it accessible to all because this episode is very different from others, and also I want you guys to hear Mandy lose his mind as we prank him into watching the Bob's Burgers movie. It's available on our merch store, pstfanmail.com, or on our Patreon at patreon.com/sirmeowmusic. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as we enjoyed torturing Mandy.
In the deepest and darkest of woods, where not even the light of the moon can penetrate, two vile creatures indulge in dark delights and have conquered their comrades into capitulation. Now they wander these lands watching scary cinema, and there's a good chance you're next. Mandalore and David invite you to ponder some spooky tapes.
Welcome once again back to Pondering Spooky Tapes. And today was quite a spooky tape, eh, David?
At least spooky for one of us. Today, we watched Uninvited, or was it? It was actually Bob's Burgers.
The spookiest tape of all. I can't wait for immediately the first comment to be, sheesh, you guys are insane. I cannot believe that you were saying such positive things about this movie. I am retracting my sub and I'm emailing corporate. You're canceled.
What the fuck are you talking about?
That's going to be the first comment now. Get fucked.
No. I've been planning this fucking April Fool's episode for a really long time. Pretty much ever since we started the show, one of the first things I think, because I've been telling Brendan for a while.
Yeah.
Pretty much since the show's inception that I wanted to do this to fuck with Mandy, because Mandy always fucks with me with movies. Always. And it's bullshit. I can't always get fucking caught. And then I thought, okay, what's the best way to fuck with him? What's something he really fucking hates? And then I remembered, I don't think if we talked about this outside the podcast or on the podcast.
I think we did, but it was a super long time ago.
Yeah.
Many years.
I was gonna say,
I just remember how unreasonably angry you got, like screaming match.
I don't think
about
that angry.
Not that angry, but it was just, but well, you were actually screaming about Bob's Burgers for some reason, and I just remember it left a mark because I was like, who is this passionate about Bob's Burgers? So for this movie, when it started, and I took a long time just to get both copies of Uninvited, because I knew you would believe me when I would say we're watching Uninvited. And then I got a copy of Bob's Burgers. And the way I sync, dude, I had to sync it so that the commentary track would make sense. You remember? Because at the beginning of every commentary track, I have to like do a clap sync at the very beginning.
Yeah, and this one had the immediate...
and this one had the reason why is because I had to modify the movie. I had to modify the way Uninvited starts so that it would sync with the Bob's Burgers movie.
Oh my God.
And then I had to resync it afterwards later in the movie so that it would happen at the moment when the burger falls on screen.
Jesus Christ.
Just to get you.
There's so many layers to this fucking prank.
It was incredibly alarming when I saw the cat and then a large cartoon burger fell on top of it and it just dissolved into Bob's Burgers. The cat's not back, even though Dwarf Fortress is really popular now. People don't know about Two Cat because the days of the Two Cat version are gone. What? What the fuck? Hey, am I... What?
What?
No! What do you mean no? What do you mean what?
What? What?
What? How Bob's Burgers?
Okay,
I
put an egg.
No.
What? Yeah, what?
Is he on British time?
What? It's Uninvited.
No.
Yeah, yes.
You can't do this to me!
Yes, dude. Yeah, it's
How
fine.
long?
Really need to
What? How long have what? What are you being weird about?
No.
I can't give him money.
Because we don't have any.
Is he okay? He just grabbed the belt and put it around his neck. Is he okay? Are you okay?
What's happening?
What do you mean what's happening?
Okay.
We're watching.
Okay, my neighbor was
Yes.
smoking that really awful weed I've been trying to clean out all day.
Nothing. What?
And I think the fumes are
They were hitting. Yeah.
No, this can't be.
Yeah, it's the Bob's Burgers.
There was a cat, but then it got burgered.
No, yeah, it's Bob's Burgers movie.
You can't do this to me. I'm the one who knocks.
It's Bob. It's Bob's Burgers movie.
My favorite part was that because there was a weed smell in your apartment from your nasty neighbors, you thought you had gotten such a secondhand high that you were imagining and hallucinating.
I'm honestly surprised at how long it took you to actually mention it, because we were watching the movie and it took like a solid 2 or 3 seconds before, like, you were still talking about the cat, and then all of a sudden you just randomly said, yeah, at one point you just the words started trailing off your mouth and you just said, like, what's happening?
Well, at first I thought it was like somehow, because you were talking about the Discord changes, I was like, did they put like Twitch ads and like streaming? Like, I thought a Bob's Burgers ad.
They added like
yes, I thought like an ad was playing or something. I didn't understand. For context, my neighbors have bought some lung slaughtering necromancer kush.
Yeah,
it smells fucking horrible. It has been lingering in my apartment for days. It's like you go into the corners of certain rooms or open cupboards and you just get like hit with the smell. So before this, I had been like opening up the oven. I was cleaning out everything, wiping every surface, trying to find out where the fucking smell was coming from and getting rid of it. Put like an air purifier in the kitchen. My face had been in it all day. So then I sit down for this to see the cat. It just became Bob's Burgers.
You thought you were high?
I thought it was an ad. I wasn't well. I was saying, like, I was like, could that have affected me? Like, no way secondhand got me this bad. Like, what's happening? Because this is Bob's Burgers. And I was also asking you, like, why is this Bob's Burgers? Like, what are you talking about? It's the cat. It's the cat. It's uninvited.
It's the cat. Yeah, it's the cat.
Like, no one was saying a fucking word. So
it's because I had to mute myself because I was laughing so hard and I didn't want to give up.
I was trying. I had like the biggest shit-eating grin, trying not to laugh like
that's
a fucking
different.
Asshole.
Because when I've like sprung a fucked movie on people, it's like fairly early on, a bunch of people go, "Oh fuck," just like, and they know. But this was like the whole group. I didn't expect the group.
Yeah,
it was against like one.
We're also super early before April Fools. It's like very early.
So of course I was thrown off. I'm just saying, like, why is this happening? It's Bob's Burgers. It's Bob's Burgers. We're watching Bob's Burgers. And I had to sit there and fucking realize that this wasn't like a fadeaway bit, but we were going to be watching the whole movie with these characters I don't fucking know.
I'm just going to mention I am going to put out a video on Twitter just of the edit I do where it transitions from uninvited to Bob's Burgers, because it took me too long not to show what Mandy saw. People need to see how good a job I did.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of how fucking perfect it is.
Well, it was also because there was like a bit of Discord delay too. So when the burger was falling on my end, the screen all of a sudden got like kind of pixelated.
Are you kidding?
It went like right as the burger fell, and then
that makes it better.
Yeah, and then it dissolved into Bob's Burgers. So I was like, "Is this an ad on Discord? Like, what's happening?" And it's just, wait, they're talking like, "Why is this Bob's Burgers?"
Dude, fucking. Either way, what do you think of Bob's? Was this your first time watching anything Bob's Burgers, like actually sitting down and
yes.
Okay, you weren't sitting down. You were being forced, but it was basically fucking Clockwork Oranging you into it.
I have maybe seen at once, at most, like 2 to 3 minutes of Bob's Burgers.
Do you remember what happens
in the movie?
No, well, I actually...
explain the plot, man.
What happens in the Bob's Burgers movie?
They find a skeleton in the sinkhole outside the Bob Burger, and they're trying to figure out who did it because someone might be being framed, and they have to find the murderer because the murderer is going to do something bad in their town.
Okay, now every member of the Belcher family, has their own arc and story.
Okay,
I want to go through them with you one by one and ask you what their arc was.
Mandy. You remember when at the beginning I told you that we have a really special surprise from the creator of Bob's Burgers?
Yes,
if you get even one of those right, if you get one of those right, you will have your surprise. I will give you your surprise.
Okay. Louise has the thing about her courage.
All right.
that's attached to her hat, and she thinks the hat made her courageous, and then she learns that the hat does not make her courageous when she
Holy
finds out
shit.
the backstory of it.
That was immediate. He already got it.
Why is she worried about being courageous though?
Why? You were screaming when that happened, so you might not.
I don't know. She wants to be brave.
It was explained twice. It happened at the beginning of the movie, and then they explained it during a song.
It's at the very, very end. You remember you asked a question about Ed and Eddie.
Oh yeah, because I was like, "What's under the hat?"
Yeah, but why did her hat fall off?
Because she was scared to do the stupid flip on the bar.
Yeah, you did it. Now there's only 4 more Belchers.
Gene wanted to perform his stupid fucking song, and he did.
Yeah.
that's
Perform with what though?
with his guitar thing.
No. It was not a guitar.
What was it?
What was the device
Oh,
that
the-
Gene
the-
created?
there was
Tell
an
me about
entire
the
napkin holder
Bone
with the
crusher
spoon?
device.
Yeah, there was an entire part of a song dedicated for it. You remember? We all sang it. Even you. I'm pretty
He was
sure.
going to revolutionize
I'm pretty sure
American
even
pop
you
music.
sung it.
No, I didn't know the words. It was a cacophony of noise, and sometimes the movie would lag out, and it would just sound like screaming demons, like when Bob Burger went. And it's like, what is that awful sound? And Brandon goes, "Oh yeah, they do that all the time. They always do that. They all go."
Is that okay?
Boy. Oh no. Oh no.
So Gene wants to play the stupid fucking song in the napkin holder.
You know their names.
Tina wants to date the boy, but is afraid to ask him, and then she does at the end
Yeah.
because the near-death experience.
There's the kids taken care of. What about Gene and what about Bob and Linda?
Their story is pretty much the same. Their arc is the same in the movie.
I was gonna say that I don't remember like anything about Linda really, because it's just Bob needed to pay off the loan because that was important for their landlord was the one who was framed.
That's pretty much their story. Is that? Are you excited, Mandy? Are you excited?
I'm frightened at what the surprise could be.
Listen, I want you to open the chat, open chat for this voice channel right now.
Right, it's
this is from Lauren Bouchard, creator of Bob's Burgers.
Oh god.
I told him that you were his biggest fan.
No. Did you tell him I was like a sick child too? What is this going to be?
I'm gonna be honest. At first, I thought I would do that, but then I thought it would be not okay to do that.
Oh no.
I thought it would be not okay to say that you were a sick child that liked fantasy nights.
Oh god.
So instead, I was just honest and said that you were just a really big fan, and that you were. It was your birthday, and he sent back this.
You are fucking kidding me. That I never want that. That can never see the light of day.
What? Why not?
I don't even want to describe it.
Lauren, dude, the creative Bob's Burgers drew it for you. He literally took time out of his day to make this for you.
It was very nice of him, but we were talking about the art style during the movie.
He won't watch this. He's probably way too busy.
You say that.
Well, unless I don't know. I did also say that you were his biggest fan, and that we would.
If this shows up in a background as a background character in an episode, God.
What if it's like at the Wonder Wharf and it's one of the mascots for a new game?
Dude. I mean, he did say that he watched your videos because I did send your videos to him.
That's not true.
No, that is actually true.
That's not fucking true.
Yes, it's true.
I don't believe that.
Yes, it's true. I swear to God. Because I was talking about it, and then I was talking about like, oh, we do this show and we want to talk about the movie, and then I said we also have somebody who is like the biggest fan. That's how I got him. I hooked him in. Was like I told him he also does YouTube. He's a bigger channel than ours. And then I sent your channel and our channel and the PST, you know.
Oh.
And then I can't remember. It was probably like the Callisto Protocol video that he saw because that was the newest one.
He called up his friend Sam Witwer, and Sam Witwer's like, "This guy loves the two-headed man." And Lauren Bouchard was immediately like, "Two-headed man, say no more."
It's so fucked. It's not even the story of like, oh, he's never watched an episode, so we sat down and tried to get him to watch an episode.
No, we watched a movie.
You threw me into the movie with 11 seasons of missing context.
Yeah.
So I could sit there and be fucking confused. And then at the end, when I'm like, oh, thank Christ, it's over. It's, hey, you know that movie where like contorting during and not understanding and hearing songs scream the whole time? I told the creator, and here's the Bob Sona he drew you. Oh no.
I told him, he asked me to send the episode once it's out.
You're gonna get an email. You're gonna get the next emails just going to say blocked.
He's gonna email me to block me.
Oh, dude! If Lauren Bouchard is watching this, please remove home movies from HBO Max because
I love home movies.
No, remove home movies from HBO Max because I hate that the main character's name is Brendan, and I used to have nightmares at 3 a.m. of my mom yelling at me when it was actually Brendan Small's mom.
Oh, it wasn't like the coach yelling at you?
No, it was Brendan's mom, and she would be yelling Brendan at 3 a.m. and I'd fucking wake up because my mom used to wake me up in high school.
Okay, you remember how I said surprises and not surprise?
Oh God.
So in Bob's Burgers, there's a blackboard. And on the blackboard, every episode, there's a new special of the day, and it's a burger.
Okay, so it's like that's their special burger.
Yeah, but every episode, it's like a new pun, you know?
Right.
So like the burger of the day is gonna be called like I'm trying to remember like Bob's Burgers burger of the day. Like there's like some that are just like she's a super leak burger, new baconings. Can I have your Slottograph burger?
They're cute little burger puns.
Yeah, you get to have one.
What do you mean I get to have one?
You get to do one. You get to actually make a burger pun for the show.
Are you sure you didn't tell him I was a sick child? Why?
No, that would be illegal. You can't do that.
No, of course. It's probably not illegal. It's probably very unethical.
No,
but what do you mean?
It's not unethical to tell somebody a shitty pun. And you get one. Yeah, you have to do one.
What do you mean I have to?
Because he's waiting on it.
Mandy, if you need help, I'm right here, but otherwise I'm going to let you do it.
Do you want me to give you some more puns that they have? Okay, there's another one that's called If Looks Could Kale.
Oh, that's fun.
Mescaline around just pick an ingredient and then find a pun.
Hey, to put you on the spot. We need you to come up with a burger for Bob's Burgers.
Easy. Nom burger.
Ooh, and that would make sense with Phenomena, the movie we talked about.
Phenomena.
There's another one that in the show that's called The Child Molester, and it comes with candy.
It's called wait.
That is actually not a lie. That is one of the burgers.
Wait, that's not even a pun.
But it's a joke. It's a joke.
It's a joke. I think Louise writes it on the board.
Louise writes that. And then she also has foot feta-ish burger.
Oh, that's cute.
Is that cute?
Yeah, sure. Foot feta-ish. That's a fun one. It's more of a joke than child molester. It just comes with candy.
That's because the joke is it comes with candy. You're kind of letting me down right now. He's actually going to message me about needing it.
I didn't realize I'd be making a burger pun.
You have to be a grown man about this.
Well, there's buns. What do I
pick a topping. Let's do this way. Pick a topping.
Ketchup seems like an easy one.
Ketchup with me later. Burger.
Marathon Duran Dill Pickle Burger.
Oh,
fuck it.
That's it.
The Marathon Duran Dill Pickle Burger.
Okay, I have to come clean.
Bullshit.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
Of course it's bullshit.
We can't. I gotta come clean. I never talked to Lauren Bouchard. I can't keep going because I think that's illegal. To be like, oh yeah, I talked to him. It's either illegal or super fucking weird.
Is Boo behind the fucking?
Yeah, Boo made that.
Oh god, it looks so real. This is a day of nightmares.
Don't worry, there's no more surprises.
Thank Christ. Oh my god. The Bob Sona can be out in the wild.
I'm very surprised though what you thought about. I know we like half watched the movie because you were just having one.
I was well, like a man would walk up and Brendan would be like, oh, it's Mr. Foster, Mr. Foster. And everyone's like clapping for I don't know who these people are.
Everybody was clapping.
Yes. It's like, oh, it's him. I don't know these people. I'm missing 11 seasons of context.
Okay,
and then the
what
RoboCop villain danced and was the worst villain song I've ever heard in a movie.
Oh, dude, yeah, no, that is bad. When fucking what's his name? Grover?
I don't know.
Grover.
By far.
Grover is the cousin, the lawyer, nephew lawyer, whatever.
Quite frankly, I think Grover Fishoder's fucking lame, and I don't like him. And he is the worst part of this movie by so far.
It was the worst villain song I've heard in a movie.
Maybe
just in anything.
It's so
and
long.
The longest. It's like both.
It's so fucking long. It doesn't end, and he just keeps like he does it in such a fucking annoying voice too. Like because we did talk about it as we were watching the movie. Like in the commentary track, I do mention like I do actually like this movie, but the ending is so it's so long. And it doesn't fucking want to end.
The bit keeps going and going.
Yeah. That movie is 10 minutes too long. At least
mainly
I think
that
so.
song.
Fucking doesn't end.
Mainly that song. I mean, the ones earlier were good.
Yeah? Would you listen to them in the car?
I don't know. I from what most of what I heard was good, but there was also demons screaming and others singing at times. But I was like, oh, this junkyard song when they're like the Independence Day RV.
Yeah,
convoy.
Lucky Ducks. What do you what did you think happened in that scene?
Well, no, because it had like the spaceship earlier, which looked like the one from Independence Day.
Oh,
then, like the lights turned on and it looked more like
the dream
Close Encounters.
sequence. Yeah, that was the dream sequence.
Yeah, so when I saw like all the RVs, I had Independence Day on the brain. When there's like that one guy who got abducted by aliens and wants to like fly his plane into the ship at the end, and he lives in like the trailer park. So I thought like that was the same trailer park or something. I was in a bad headspace at that point. I think the whiskey might have come out by then.
That was around when Red came, your girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
Showed up and then she kind of stayed for way longer than I thought.
Because she was like, why are you watching Bob's Burgers?
She basically guest starred in that commentary track.
She was the real uninvited.
She's always invited.
She started talking about Bob's Burgers.
It's so funny.
She's like, oh yeah, I like the episode where they're. I'm like, I don't fucking know any of this.
I was laughing so hard when she started getting into it because I was like, no fucking way. She watches it behind your back.
It's not behind my back. I don't even know if she's watched it recently.
Oh, dude.
But it would just be, that was my main exposure to it, was she'd be watching it somewhere and I like walk by. So we kind of have a curse where if she's watching anything, if I come by the room, it's going to be like the worst
embarrassing
part of it. Like she'll watch like some anime. She watches all kinds.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I'm walking by, it will be a part where someone's like, they're just like rolling around and screaming. I'm like, what is this? And she's like, it's really good. You're just watching you came in a bad time. And it's always
it just
like
constantly happens.
It constantly fucking happens. She was watching a K-drama about there's like this dude who can like cross timelines. He's like, I guess in the other timeline, he's like a king in a world where Korea never broke apart. And so it's like the Republic of Korea or something. It's like it's like some alternate universe Golden Compass thing. And so I was like, oh, that sounds kind of interesting. And then I decided to sit down briefly to see what was happening. And the king, who is in love with the girl from the other world, he accidentally like travels too far back in time, but he keeps meeting up with her. But she's a child.
Oh.
And she's like 8 years old.
No.
And he like walks up to her and you'll be like,
No.
like, I know I'll see you again soon. I am so in love with you. And like he'll walk off. And I'm like, what the fuck is this?
What
and then it'll
the
cut to her.
fuck?
And then it'll cut to her in the future. And she's like, wait,
I
just
remember
remembered.
you.
I saw him when I was 8. And
That's
this
so
keeps happening.
creepy. That's so creepy. What the fuck?
But he doesn't age. So like he just keeps hanging out. Like he comes to her every few years. Like, I'm still waiting. We will be together again soon. He's like waiting. He's waiting for her like to get back to the correct age or whatever it was.
Oh, dude, I
get what they were trying to do.
I know. I know.
It's supposed to be very romantic. Yeah. But he's waiting like 20 years or however long it is to see her.
But it gives me bad vibes.
Oh, it's very fucking weird.
Holy shit, that's bad.
And so I've sat, and this is like maybe episode 9 of 10. It's like near the end. And I remember her, she looked at me and said, you can't come in here to watch things anymore because they always turn bad when you start watching them. It's like, it was a really good show until you started trying to watch it.
I do remember how funny it was that she knows what uninvited is. I did not expect that.
Oh, she, because we have like our movie collection, I have like a little entertainment center, and it has like some shelves in the front that have like a,
I remember. No, I remember you. I remember you showing me a picture of it because we were showing each other our collections.
Right.
Yeah.
So you could see the movies, and she has like, there's another section where there's like, there's cabinets on the side where you could put like your players or extra just stuff.
Yeah.
And there's the section on the left where I have to put the forbidden movies that she doesn't want on display.
What?
Like Spookies, From Beyond.
What?
Like,
did you get the new 4K?
Yeah, I did.
It's so nice. Fuck.
I mean, it's more funny because it's like, oh, haha, I could open the forbidden cabinet. It's like, don't open the forbidden cabinet. But the forbidden cabinet is how she learns about the fuck stuff like frost spiders. She's like, oh, what's this? It's a cabinet movie.
It's a cabinet movie.
It's Scorpion Thunderbolt. It's a cabinet movie.
Oh, fuck. That's so funny.
So she'll just learn through proximity little bits and pieces about
these movies.
Yeah, or she'll be like roughly in the vicinity when Dimitri or someone comes over and we're watching Hobgoblins or some other absolute trash. So she has the same effect where she'll come by to see what we're watching. She sees like a horrible,
the worst shit ever.
She sees like a puppet vomiting on a naked woman or something. She's like, okay.
It's very different.
Yeah, so when she came in here and saw me watching the Bob's Burgers movie, the look on her face. So I had to explain how I was tricked. As I heard Brendan laughing.
I'm gonna be real. You sounded so fucking embarrassed. It was really funny how embarrassing. Like, are you watching Bob's Search? No, I didn't mean to. It was like you were literally like, I didn't mean to.
It popped up on the screen. I was trying to get on Pornhub. It just popped up. It looked like she had walked in on me watching something I shouldn't.
It sounded like it too. Then she just sat down and just watched it with us.
It was so fucking alarming. It would be like someone who's like, oh man, it's like a fucking, no, I hate Scrubs. I don't want Scrubs. I'm tired of it. And they come in like they're watching Scrubs. After hearing, it's like, what the fuck's happening?
I thought you said you didn't want no Scrubs.
You do like Krabby Patties.
You Squidward. Dude, I would fucking kill that piece of shit. Fucking
Squidward?
What's that squid? No, what's
Squilliam?
Squilliam. Fuck that motherfucker. I'll fucking kill that motherfucker.
Wait, why are you so mad about Squilliam?
Biggest hater to ever do it.
Are you fucking serious? I see Squilliam. It's on site. You know the list I have that I talked about earlier?
Right.
Yeah,
right.
he's on it. I'll fucking kill him. Fuck that guy.
But he's only in the band episode, and I think he's the one where Squidward moves neighborhoods.
Wait, what?
Band Geeks.
Oh, I thought you were Banned.
No, band.
Not
band like play.
Fucking
not
Squidward
band like
suicide. I was like, what?
Yeah, he's in the one where Squidward bleeds at the screen or whatever it was.
He's also in the one.
You know that episode, Squidward Suicide, they canonized it.
Oh
What?
yeah, the face shows up in like a newer one or something.
Yeah, the face shows up in one of the
Are
in
you
like a door in
serious?
an episode.
Yeah,
No
that was a
fucking
few,
way.
That was a few years ago. I
Wait, no
remember seeing a
fucking
clip of that.
Squidward suicide reel.
They just
Oh my god, wait, it's real. What the fuck?
enjoy all your Five Nights at Freddy's references and recommendations you will soon get.
Somebody buy realsquidwardsuicide.com and redirect it to the podcast.
I cannot fucking believe that it's real. I just saw the clip. What?
Yeah.
What the fuck? How is that
It's not as scary as the
So
original.
burgers attack the town.
really
Oh,
for this one?
You know, my wife hates this movie. My wife hates
Really?
this movie.
Bob's Burgers
She
movie?
loves Bob's Burgers. She hates the movie. It's because Shelby has this weird thing. She hates musicals, which is our only like.
What?
We've been together 10
What?
years,
But
and that's our one
musicals
like.
are-
We clash so hard.
musicals are
She
so
hates
good.
musicals.
That's because she hasn't seen
if characters.
Okay, to be fair, she probably hasn't seen High School Musical.
She has
Facts.
seen High School
She's
Musical.
so
She watched all of
wrong.
them. She was in Cheer.
did she see Sweeney Todd? That's
Oh,
usually
dude.
a gateway one for people.
Sweeney Todd is so fucking good. I fucking love that movie.
She just hates musicals. Like if we're watching a show and the episode is a musical episode, she'll
That's so
skip it.
fucked.
But the thing is, like, Bob's Burgers, it has 4 songs. It's not even that much. It has the villain song. It's way too long, but it's not
Yeah,
like
no, that
doesn't
is
have that
one
many
thing.
songs.
The movie does call itself a musical, but
it's like the South Park movie. That's an actual like fucking musical.
that's one of the biggest criticisms that I've seen about this movie is that because the show does have a lot of episodes that are musicals, and people wanted this movie to have a lot of the music. And I mean, it has 2 great songs. Like honestly, though, like Sunny Side Up Summer and Lucky Ducks are actually really, really nice songs. But there's 2 in an hour and 30. Like it's an hour and 30, I think, something like that. Like that's not a musical. That's not a musical at all.
Just watch Les Mis next time.
Oh, I'm gonna be fucking this for real.
Now
God damn
that's
it.
a long musical. Too long.
On a world that John fell John. John fell John.
Oh, that's a great YouTube poop. I'm
I'm
Jajville Judge. The world is Judgeville Judge.
I can't fucking stand Les Mis. That fucking movie fucking sucks. What's his name again?
Russell Crowe.
Hugh Jackman does okay. Russell Crowe is fucking
And
rancid in
I'm
that
Javert.
movie.
I'm genuinely awful. What an awful man. He is banned from anything. I'm in.
I haven't
I'll
seen
make
his
sure
Road
of
Rage
it.
movie that came out recently.
Oh, actually,
years
that's
ago.
not. Hunter is actually not bad.
Hunter. Oh, that's the movie's name.
Yeah, that's the movie's name, Hunter. It's not Hunter X Hunter, it's Hunter.
That's
Wait,
the one where is he like the
wait.
Road Rager or the Road Rage victim? I
Oh
don't
wait,
know.
no, Hunter is not the same movie. No, I'm wrong. That's a Devon Sawa movie that is also very good. I like Hunter because he's hunting a hunter, you know.
Oh, he's a hunter, right?
What is the Russell Crowe movie?
Russell Crowe Road Rage movie? Oh, it's called Unhinged. There we go.
Oh, Unhinged. Yeah, that's the one. It was actually pretty okay.
Yeah, lady honks at a dude in traffic and he loses his fucking mind.
I kind of like it. I kind of like how ridiculous that movie is. It's not. I don't think it's meant to be taken seriously, but either way, we should talk about Bob's Burgers on a Bob's Burgers episode. I know you're trying so hard.
We should talk about The Uninvited.
I've never seen
We
that
could have
movie.
had a cat and a cat. Instead, we had Burger.
Corbin,
Yes.
make up a fun fact about Bob's Burgers movie right now. Completely out. Just make one up
dude,
right
I
now.
kept-
Oh, well, I mean, I read the IMDb earlier. Did you know that during the Lucky Duck song, it was actually filmed during 9/11?
Hey man, hey Corbin.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Just fuck you. Actually, during the commentary, I kept inventing more and more fucking things that happened in Bob's Burgers, and Mandy kind of accepted it.
This movie was composed by Randy Newman.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
I don't believe that.
That's actually, dude.
He didn't sing.
He definitely no.
No,
I'm kidding.
of
It was
course-
Tim Davies.
Of course he fucking
Who
didn't.
did you just say?
Randy Newman.
I said Randy Newman.
No, after that, what baby?
Tim Davies.
Is that real? I don't know. I don't know who Tim Davis is. Maybe you're fucking with me.
No, a lot of the songs were written by Lauren Bouchard and Nora Smith, and the original score was conducted, orchestrated, and arranged by Tim Davies.
I don't know. I feel like you're fucking with me now.
It's funny because I went to the Bob's.
Oh no, it is. It is Tim Davies.
I thought it'd
right.
be funny if I went to the Bob's Burger entry, the Bob's Burger movie entry on the where am I at? Apparently, I'm on the JH Movie Collections official wiki.
The fuck is that?
And I'm looking at the trivia for it, and the trivia for it is let me read one of the trivia quotes for the Bob's Burgers movie.
Sure.
This is the last appearance for Kyle Broflowski, Stan, Wendy, Bebe, Red, David, Annie, Lola, and Jenny before court for so many illegal stuffs in the past 2010 present, and 2020 present for bad stuffs to Cartman and bullying others before they go to jail before all characters. Booing at Kyle, Stan, Wendy, Bebe, and other stuff. Except for Token, Craig, Jimmy, Timmy, Butters, and more illegal stuffs from 2000s, 2010s, and present.
Oh my god!
How is
Kyle,
it going
Stan,
still?
curse and bossing and being mean to people. Another one. This is the last time before chicken fight of Peter Griffin and Bob the Builder versus Kyle and Cartman before the, in parentheses, the Simpsons guy.
You're speaking in tongues.
This is, you know what that sounds like? That sounds like, you remember that wiki? Wait, okay, go ahead. Sorry.
There's another one.
Go ahead.
This is the last time to see Bob the Builder original series from 1998 to 2011. Somebody wrote their fucking fan fiction in this trivia page for the JH Movie Collections official wiki.
I was gonna say
for the Bob Burger movie.
I was gonna say it sounds exactly like that one fucking wiki for Winnie the Pooh's Adventures or whatever the fuck.
Oh, the
it's
Pooh
called.
Adventures wiki.
The Pooh's
yeah.
Adventure. It sounded like that. I was like, I thought you were reading something like that. I was like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about?
Can I read one more from the page that says goofs?
Okay.
Here is one of the characters that appears in Bob's Burger movie. Wendy is Bob's business partner and later his girlfriend wife who runs the office and keeps the business in order and often organizes tools and equipment. She is also seen doing construction work in many episodes. Wendy is often worried about Bob's cat, Pilchard, as shown in the episode Pilchard in a Pickle and in the song Find That Cat. Wendy was voiced by Kate Harbour in the UK and by Lorelei King in the US, now voiced by Joanne Froggatt in the UK and US. In the 2015 TV series, she conserves her energy.
Jesus.
What the fuck? What is this website?
I think I found the insane ramblings of an insane person.
What is this website? JH what?
Okay, I'll post the link in the recording chat.
Because when you said JH Movie Collection or whatever, I was like, oh, is that a normal thing?
It's definitely not.
What
this is it. I think I found something. I think I found something.
This is just some dude. Oh my god! Wait, he wrote a thing on Norbit.
Like
he wrote a thing on Norbit.
This looks like the Pooh Adventures wiki.
What has he written? Oh my god!
By the way, just checked. Still going fucking strong. By the way,
Sora's Adventures, DreamWorks, Shrek 2.
This is so big.
I clicked on Rugrats in Paris.
Oh, the one for Norbit is just actually the Norbit wiki.
They just copied it.
Yeah.
In case you don't know what
sad.
Norbit is.
No, I'm not gonna watch it. I disapprove of watching of Norbit, but I approve of buying Norbit HD DVDs. One of these is not a sin.
Oh wow! Apparently, the Pooh Adventures wiki had like their Infinity War a while back.
What? Oh, are you talking about
it's
the
called
dude
War
that
of
was
the Apocalypse? Not
Yeah, I
Train
remember
Boy
that.
54. I'm talking about the whatever.
Oh,
the fuck
there's a
this
new
is.
one. Oh, I love my every time I go on fucking Pooh's Adventure wiki, I'm just like, oh boy, here's another one.
Have I ever talked about that on this? Or is
I don't
this-
think we've ever
I don't
talked
think I've
ever
ever
about it.
mentioned in
Because
public.
it's insane. Every time, dude, my favorite part of the Pooh's Adventure wiki. Okay, I'll finish this and let's talk about Pooh's Adventures because I feel like we need to, because people are listening to this and being like, just probably like, dude, what the fuck are these people talking about? But one of the funniest things ever is going to the community page on Pooh's Adventures wiki, because they get into weird, insane flame wars on there, like in the discussions page.
Yeah, that's right. My favorite was the one that's their complaint. That's right, the Bowser 9/11 one, where they said, I didn't like the latest Pooh Adventures movie because like they'll edit together these like AMV type things with subtitles. Like, I didn't like that Bowser's plan involved him doing 9/11. That seemed a little too dark for Bowser. And then the next reply was just, well, Bowser is a villain after all. You have to remember that. I thought that was very in character.
I just remember there was an entire thing where somebody kept editing the pages for like Pooh's Adventures entries, and the discussions were just like, somebody fucking stop Tyler right now.
That's right.
Okay, we gotta talk about Pooh's Adventures because we brought it up. How do you even? It's
Pooh's Adventures is a series of. It's a collaborative series of movies and outlines for movies.
We say movies, but
there are movies. They are.
That is such a loose definition of movie.
They're cobbled together scenes from other movies with subtitles creating a plot. And it's sort of like Avengers Endgame, but instead it's like each movie has 70 characters
and
from every franchise,
from anything. It's like there's gonna be, and it always has the same title. It's always Pooh's Adventures of, and then it's something else. So like I'm on it right now, and it's just like one that says Pooh's Adventures of Jetsons the movie, or Pooh's Adventures of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Oh my god, Pooh's Adventures of Cool Running remake.
Pooh's Adventures of Jim Henson's Labyrinth.
It's basically, here's an example page. This is one for Cool Runnings. So the example page, it's like Pooh's Adventures of Cool Runnings is another movie by this user. It appeared on YouTube on February 2010, and then it's just the entire plot of the movie, and the entire plot is a fanfic about what would happen if Winnie the Pooh met the Cool Running guys.
Check out this this list for the soundtrack for their Endgame movie. They have it all outlined. There are literally 135 listed songs on here.
Oh my god, that's insane.
It starts with Transformers Arrival to Earth. And you can tell they have the scenes in their brain because it has the scenes listed next to like each song.
It's
Full Metal Alchemist and The Broken Angel.
It is so insane.
And they'll have premieres because they'll be like, oh, the movie will be premiering on Google Drive.
Yeah, because they can't share it on YouTube anymore because they keep getting
taken down immediately. Because part of it was too beyond like the copyrighted stuff. The content was just so deranged that YouTube thought it was. They thought it was machine generated, so it was being taken down for being spam because YouTube didn't think human beings were making it. This must be machine generated. There's 400 characters in this scene.
Oh, how popular is Pooh's Adventures? Is it a big
it's very people it's talk very about insulated.
Okay,
I would imagine it's
well.
Not,
we might have. By the way, don't just because we talk about it. You can go on there and look at it. Please don't harass these people. Like genuinely,
I don't think there's any avenue to harass them. It's just their wiki.
Well, don't edit their pages. We're trying to have fun and read those.
No,
Please
I know their pages their pages have been locked down forever. Because
are they locked down?
When I first found the Pooh Adventures wiki, it was maybe it might have been a decade ago. It was a long time ago.
This is a very weird episode of Bob's Burgers.
Well, because I tried to make my own Pooh adventure story.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I put a bunch of EVE Online characters in it, and it was something like Pooh's Adventures in the C3 wormhole. I shittily pasted like Winnie the Pooh characters onto it. It had like all these spaceships fighting, and I made my page. It's like Winnie the Pooh and friends go into the wormhole, and then bad things happen when the Kaldari fleet attacks. Within like 3 hours, the page was taken down for non-canon.
What?
I assume it is still watched over that vigilantly today.
No, I know it is because I'm looking at the discussion tab right now and there's like people talking today.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm telling people, please don't harass these people. Let them fucking vibe, for fuck's sake.
Okay.
Yeah, Pooh's Adventure is a fucking rabbit hole and a half. If you have some time to go through it, it is beautiful. It's really fun.
The movies are interesting.
They are.
Start watching the one where the Expendables teamed up. Where the Expendables teamed up with them.
What was the one we watched with Thomas the Tank Engine? That one was fucking insane.
That was the Train Boy 54 one. Oh, no, that was the dude
what
who
a legend.
Yeah, that's
he inserts himself.
Yeah, he inserts himself into the Phineas and Ferb episodes. I don't know if those are still in the Pooh Adventures wiki.
Probably not. I remember he was part of controversy. This is insane. That is insane to say. I just realized
Burgers
how
attack the town.
Burgers attack the town.
Franklin the Turtle has a big page. Franklin will guest star in Winnie the Pooh Hears the Sound of Music.
Wait, if the Sound of Music is
that's real
thing. No,
yeah, they have their outline for Winnie the Pooh Hears the Sound of Music.
If the Sound of Music is part of the Pooh's Adventure wiki, that means Nazis also are.
He's faced off against them before. I'm pretty sure in one of the movies.
You cannot just say that normally. You can just not just say that like it's nothing.
Well, yeah, I mean, the movies have such a rich history.
I've just read the line, when the Nazi soldiers attempt to pursue, they discover their cars will not start. Doraemon had stolen their engine parts. I'm done reading this.
Corbin, give us some real Bob Burger trivia now.
Give us some real shit.
Wait, Bob Burger might be involved in this.
Oh my god.
Is he? It says Bob's Burgers. Wait, Bob Belcher's his name, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, baby, there it is.
I can't believe you just went, oh, yeah.
Bob is making his first guest appearance in the Pooh Adventure canon. He hasn't yet. This article's only 11 days old. But
oh my god, they knew.
He'll be coming in Ash Ketchum's Adventures of Avatar. Ash Ketchum and friends and Pooh Bear are going to go to Pandora. And maybe Colonel Quaritch
that
will
Avatar.
Still be...
That is not the Avatar I thought.
Oh, no.
They're
thought
going
it was
to
Pandora.
Avatar, like Nickelodeon. No, they're going to Pandora.
It has the outline of everything here.
Oh my fucking god.
Wait, right now it's just the wiki page for the Avatar movie, but it's under development.
Ooh, hey guys, look out for that. That's probably coming soon.
It has 50 characters listed who will star, including the Green Arrow, Boba Fett,
Emperor Palpatine,
Mr. Thicknose, Brer Bear and Brer Fox. Haven't seen them in a while. Count Dooku, Grandma Longneck, and Hermione Granger. That's only a small taste of the cast you can expect in Ash Ketchum's Adventures of Avatar.
Small taste. Oh, I'm feeling peckish.
Takes place after the events of Ash's Adventures of a Troll in Central Park. Oh, it's a sequel.
Troll in Central Park.
That is a brain wrinkle that hasn't moved in a while.
Oh, yeah, what the fuck, dude? Wasn't that fucking Don Bluth? Am I crazy?
I don't know, actually.
It was Don Bluth. Okay. Man, what the fuck?
It was part of that era of like, we're back a dinosaur story.
We're back a dinosaur story, yeah.
Roll back the rock. Turn back the clock.
I remember the Nostalgia Critic episode on that. Is Nostalgia Critic part of fucking...
Good question. I would guess yes, but I could be wrong.
I feel like he would be part of the Pooh's Wiki adventure.
Oh yeah, there he is.
Oh boy.
He is the main antagonist of Channel Awesome. Yeah, he has a villain page with a child's like, don't let your kids read this page because it's not safe for work. But it's just...
Oh my god, it actually says that.
He has 3 trivia entries.
Wait. Robbie Rotten says, don't let your kids watch it. This article contains content that may not be suitable for younger audience.
And he's making a scary face holding a gun. His real name is Doug Walker. He has never seen Thomas the Tank Engine. The Nostalgia Critic, the Angry Video Game Nerd, and something else first appeared as Pooh and Pal's enemies in films by Yakko, Warner, and Reese, despite already being protagonists in Kickassia. Wait, they're saying that like the Channel Awesome movies are part of the canon.
No fucking way. That's nuts.
This is man. Every time I go here, my brain gets a little bit different.
If any Pooh's Adventures fans are on there, can you write PSD in? just write us in. will be villains.
I don't think it'll be accepted as canon.
It's probably not going to be canon.
God.
It's really well thought out.
I typed my name in just to see what would happen, and apparently one of the creators used to be called Brendaniel.
Oh my god. Dude, we're going through one.
With a sneaky Control F, you could actually put yourself into Pooh's Adventures of Pokénuts.
Burgers attack the town. We can't keep doing this. We can't keep doing this. Give us a fucking fake fact, Corbin. Real quick.
In 2014, Bob's Burger was made into a porno, where the plot was they had to think of the burger of the day. That actually is real.
That's real?
Yes. I found it when no, I won't tell you how I found it.
Whoa.
I think it's better if we don't if this is the extent of
the
that.
plot of it. So Bob and Linda are struggling to decide upon a fitting burger of the day special when an adult erotic con biz shows into town.
Oh. Well, what did you think of Bob's Burgers movie, Mandy?
Utterly incomprehensible.
Okay. Well, that's not fair. Because you didn't watch the show?
No, because I didn't watch the show.
But
it was
if you did, what would you think?
It was okay. I mean, in like a vacuum, there were some fun bits, like when the RoboCop villain did the Callisto Protocol run through the vent. That was really alarming.
That is actually a really fucking good bit.
Some of the songs were fine.
I like the bit where the police are the fucking detective or crime unit or whatever is getting fucking thrown dirt by the other cops. That's funny. What do you guys think? Is this movie cool or art? Let's start with Mandy.
Fuck.
This might be the hardest one yet.
Because I can't pick neither.
You have to. There has to be one, and you have to give a reason. That's how this entire thing. I'm gonna say we can't bend.
I've got to say cool because I got pissed off remembering someone saying that the background looked like a Ghibli movie at some point when they were in the clubhouse. So I'm gonna say cool, so it stays far away from art.
All right,
that's my vote.
I agree. I think it's cool. I think it's a cool little movie. I think it's fun. If you watch the show, it's even better.
I'm sure. I'm sure the 11 seasons of context.
They do. You should have watched them before this. I don't.
Before I was ambushed by it.
Instead of being ambushed next time, how about you just do it before then?
I'm just gonna get interrogation style messages because now you told me. So if it's ever likely to happen again in 8 months, I'm gonna get an anonymous message from Mandy. Brendan, you have to tell me.
At some point. Like David.
Yeah.
I talked to John Carpenter and he wants your input on this. And you'll think I'm lying, but will I be?
You will. I don't believe you. He's too old to fucking. Oh wait, I'm thinking about the degrees of separation now.
you are thinking about the degrees of separation.
Because you did have talk with the HR or the PR team for Callisto Protocol. Callisto Protocol, Tom Savini.
Sparky's fucking talked to John Carpenter.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were fucking with me.
No. Sparky can talk to anybody he wants.
He can literally talk to anybody he wants. I've known him for so long, and it always blows my fucking mind.
That's his superpower.
He's very fucking
when
crazy.
He's determined, he could just be like, I always wondered how James Cameron did this. I think I'll go find out. And then weeks later, he'd be like, I found out. People can be very accessible if you're determined.
What the fuck? Why won't people answer me back then? What the fuck? Bitches be fucking.
Because you got to send them on 15 different accounts.
Oh, but then you become. I don't want to be annoying.
Constantly, you have to be annoying. That's the trick.
Also, I'm not gonna put this in the fuck. I don't want people to do that to us.
Do that to David specifically.
No, I'm not going to answer. I'm sorry. I'm not going to answer. I'm sorry. I get too many messages a day. I can't answer all of them. I used to, dude, this has nothing to do with the fucking podcast at this point, but I used to do it as much as possible. I wanted to answer people when they would message me, but you get to a point where you get so many messages a day that it's unhealthy.
It's very especially now,
it's
Twitter DMs are basically unusable now because of all the. Have you gotten that? Hello, we would like to purchase product shit.
Oh,
with like
dude,
the NFT
so many
pictures.
There's so fucking many of the. It's
I
like
get
a
like
mix
9
of that.
a day. It's just like this army of them.
I get so many of these, and I get a bunch of those, and then I get people who genuinely want to talk to me, and it's like, dude, oh no, there's too much. It's just too much. I do like thank you for your time writing me, but I don't have time.
Is that the real message you got back from the creator of Bob's Burgers?
Oh, dude.
I'm glad he's a big fan. I don't have time.
I'm glad he's a big fan. No, I didn't message him. You kidding me?
I know.
I'm not gonna fucking do that. But maybe next year. Next year. I'm just saying. We both know Sparky.
The emotions I fucking felt seeing that. When you're like, oh, I told him you were a big fan.
Did you actually believe?
I was on the hook for that. The burger I had doubts about.
Okay, the burger was too far.
We were like, oh, I told him you're a big fan. And he responded. I'm like, that's not crazy, especially in like animation circles, because they can be very open. It's like, look, he drew you. Bob. I completely believed it.
I'm glad I at least got you on that.
Because like Boo nailed it completely.
I know.
I'm staring. I'm like, oh god, like this
exactly like the fucking art style. It's so fucking perfect. Either way, like I said, I think this movie is a cool little movie. What do you, Corbin and Brendan, what do you guys think?
What? Really? What's the reasoning for that?
Because they drew it.
No fucking way. What's your real answer? This isn't a fucking show about
I love
jokes.
that movie. I love that. Yeah? I love the Bob's Burgers movie, and I love Bob's Burgers. The continuity itself is one of my favorite things overarching through the show that you don't see in many other shows.
That is a really fucking cool thing.
There were many cool continuity things in the movie that I had no fucking clue about. I didn't see the show. Like the man looking at the sinkhole.
It's the sinkhole. Like in season 11, there's a bunch of stuff that happens with the sinkhole. Before it becomes the sinkhole, because there's a big sinkhole in the movie and burgers attack the town. And I really love that in the show and in the movie, you see things like the ice cream machine has shark bite on it from an episode in the past. You see reoccurring characters consistently. There's character growth. There's a little bit of aging.
Even completely obscure characters like the raccoons, like the fact that they're the same raccoons from that one episode where they just raccoon watch. They didn't have to do it.
Oh, there are like four. There are, I think, 3 or 4 episodes with at least a raccoon B plot. Yeah,
I don't remember that many. What the fuck?
There's one about them. Like, there's a B plot where they're watching the raccoons. There's a B plot about them, Linda, like taking one of the raccoons into the house. There's a B plot about the raccoon getting into the walls, I think, which may be with the B plot where they watch it like a soap opera, but I can't remember.
I remember
for sure.
the soap opera one specifically.
There's
I have
at least
terrible memory when I watch media. You know, they're good at like keeping.
No show does continuity
in
like a cartoon like Bob Burger. They
definitely don't.
That's a non-narrative. What I mean by that is a non-narrative cartoon. Because you get shows, like Rick and Morty where there's continuity, but it's a narrative. It has one-off episodes, but it has a narrative behind it, like hiding behind it. Bob's Burgers is one-off episodes with a lot of continuity that you won't see in The Simpin, The King of the Hill, The Family Guy, The American Dad, The Cleveland Show. And Bob's Burgers is grounded. And that's one of my big favorite things about it is how realistic it feels. Is they're struggling, and I vibe with that. Whereas like Homer Simpson have nuclear power plant job that he make $1 billion from, and he can afford a 3-bedroom house with 3 kids and a wife and a dog and a cat.
That was normal back when the show came out.
Yeah, it might have been normal. Yeah, it might have been normal when we weren't in the nightmare housing crisis we are living in now.
When The Simpsons
King of the Hill is my home.
A house was a sandwich and a handshake.
King of the Hill will remain my show for groundedness, even if the later ones start to get a little wild.
I've been watching it for the first time lately, and I can see why it's very
my
good.
barrier for like leaving the ground is actually physically doing it. I have the does character become an astronaut rule.
Here I know there's a bunch of French Canadians that watch this show because I get a bunch of dude, I get so many fucking DMs in French. But here's one for the French Canadians. Henri pis sa gang, Papineau. That's the 2 you get, bitch. That's the fucking. That's Bill Dauterive. Yeah, Bill Dauterive's name is Pepino in French Canadian, and also in French Canadian, it's called King of the Hill is called Henri puis sa gang, and it happens in like rural French Canada instead of Texas, and it still works. Except the one where they go to Mexico. That one doesn't work. That one doesn't work at all. Corbin, what do you think? Cool or art?
You know, the thing holding me back from being art was I think that there's episodes in the series that was better than the movie. Really?
You can't say that.
You think no
It's
episode?
movie.
I would agree with that. I would say the two-parter. I would say the two-parter with Felix tying Bob and Mr. Fishoder, his brother, under the dock. And the shark episode
really
also have better plots for like a movie setting.
But, okay, wait. When we rate this movie, do we have to rate it based on the episodes that came before it or on its own?
I think contextually that's up to you. Me personally, like I understand where Corbin's coming from because there are a couple two-parters that are incredibly exceptional.
I like the I don't know if it was a two-parter now I think about it, but the one where the episode where fucking Bob gets stuck to a toilet is so fucking good. It's such a good episode.
I like the movie though, but I just like, yeah, I think some of the episodes are better. But I would say it's cool.
I can see that. All right. Well, that was Pondering Spooky Tapes. That just happened. Yeah, it was. It was horrifying for you. Oh. You know, it's a horror comedy podcast. The comedy was us laughing at you being horrified.
Fair enough.
Very
fair.
Next episode is going to be a movie that everybody has been fucking asking for. We're gonna go and watch the unrated version of Megan.
Oh, neat.
Yep.
I haven't
never seen it yet.
Very good.
I haven't seen the unrated version.
It's not out yet.
Oh, okay.
It comes out in April, which is why I wanted to do an episode on that, because that is one of, if you like, basically, if you liked Malignant, you will love Megan. It is so fun. It's not as gory, but with the clips the clips that they showed on fucking Twitter, that movie becomes a fucking gore fest. It's so rad. I love that shit. Either way, thank you for watching.
Megan fights
everybody.
Gabriel.
Oh my god. There's a Megan sequel coming. It could happen.
Is it called Megan Man?
No, it's Megan 2.0.
Megan Man X.
Megan Man X. Megan Man 0. This episode is going on for too long and I gotta piss. Thanks so much for listening. This episode would not be possible without the help from our patrons, such as Alan Diver, Battle Clown 5, Ben Chrismanic, Bier, Boopulu, Brain Soup, Caffeine Addicted Chemist, Cheese Dreams, Chris Chapman, Christian B, Cthulhu 60, Dasul Burt, Dreams of Ice, Dubiology, Ducky Madness, DX Studios, Eric Scott Gillies, Ethereal, Fan Jade, Generic Phoenix, Handsome Destiny, Hater 115, It's Dougtastic, Jeff Smith, John Requires Lasagna, Kawaii Boy Toy, Leo the Geotech, Loudon Woodworth, Madeline Sawyer, me, Mr. Shirt, Ridge Schwartz, Sinusoidal, Samuel, Nothing Worth Mentioning, Shantanu Batia, Snake Asylum, Spherical Nathan, Teague, The Frost Ace, The Snaxolotl, Winnie Rab, Will 9455, William Oliver, and Winchester Curse. Thanks so much for listening, and I hope you enjoyed us torturing Mandy.